Hey everybody, it's Yanni Hamburger, and we're back with the Macabre Tavern. This time we are covering Aliens for today, and what better movie to cover than Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Yeah, you thought I was going somewhere else, didn't you? No, we're gonna do Killer Clowns from Outer Space. All right, let's get into it right now. Here's the plot. Just outside of the town of Crescent Grove, Mike Tobacco and his girlfriend, Debbie Stone, are spending time at the local Lover's Lane before they see a bunch of lights. They think it's Halley's Comet, but no, it turns out when they get to the woods, they find an impact site and they stumble upon a large circus like tent. Well, turns out the tent had clown like aliens. They were known as Klowns with a K. Arriving to investigate themselves, Debbie and Mike enter the structure and discover a complex interior with bizarre rooms, eventually realizing it is made out of a spaceship, basically. They find a gelatinized green encased cocoon made out of a cotton candy like substance before they're spotted by a clown who shoots popcorn at them from a bazooka like weapon and chases them. Aided by another clown, they use a sentient balloon dog. Narrowly escaping to the local police station, they report the incident to the officers and Debbie's ex boyfriend, Dave Hansen, and his curmudgeonly partner, Curtis Mooney. Mike takes Dave to the site of the ship only to find it missing with a large crater left in its place, prompting Dave to apprehend Mike, thinking that he's gone a little cuckoo. The duo then travel to the Lover's Lane only to find it abandoned and one of the cars filled with the cocoon substance, proving that the clown's existence and Mike's innocence. The clowns begin encasing the townspeople in more cocoons using toy-like ray guns, several of them performing pranks and mock circus acts, which results in the deaths of several onlookers. Mike and Dave eventually witness a clown using the form of shadow puppetry to shrink a crowd of people at a bus stop and then dump them into a bag full of popcorn, which was later to be revealed as the species' larval form. Back at the police station, another clown arrives and Mooney arrests it, thinking, well, it's a teenager. Dave soon returns to the station and encounters a clown using a now dead Mooney as a ventriloquist dummy. Dave then shoots the alien in its fragile nose, which causes it to spin around wildly and explode into confetti. Mike meets with his friends, Rich and Paul. Using the public address system on their ice cream truck, they drive around attempting to warn people of the clowns. At Debbie's house, some of the clowns' larvae from her and Mike's earlier encounter with them evolves into juvenile clowns and attacks her. As she attempts to escape, she's intercepted by the other clowns who detain her in a giant balloon. Mike, the brothers, and Dave all witness Debbie's capture, give chase to the balloon, following the clowns to the local amusement park where they have relocated their ship. Journeying through a fun house, the Tendersees become separated after Dave and Mike enter the ship and witness a clown using a drinking straw to drink the blood of one of their cocooned victims. They rescue Debbie and flee deeper into it. The trio find themselves surrounded by clowns, but the brothers arrive in their ice cream truck and attempt to use its PA system to distract the aliens. Their gargantuan leader, Jojo the Clownzilla, soon appears, destroys the truck, seemingly killing the brothers. Dave creates a distraction as Mike and Debbie escape before the ship begins to take off. Dave then uses his police badge to pierce Jojo's nose, vanquishing it and resulting in the ship being destroyed. The clown's car then drops out of the sky, and Dave emerges along with the brothers, the latter of whom miraculously survived by getting into the truck's freezer moments before it was destroyed. As Dave and his friends watch the fireworks created by the ship's destruction, pies fall from the sky and land on their faces. So there you go. That's the plot of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Again, not a lot of big names in this movie. It really didn't even come out in theaters in the U.S. It's always been a cult favorite. Of course, just a couple of years ago. Actually, it was this year. Well, a couple of years ago, I was going to say, as the game was announced, it came out this year, back in the summer. It's a really fun game if you haven't played it. 2018, Sci-Fi announced that it was in talks to license the rights to make some more sequels. Have not heard any updates on that yet. Of course, NBC Universal also is trying to get some rights for Critters as well. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff. It's a wonderful album as well. The movie was filmed in California, the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The film uses practical effects, including rubber suits. John Mazzari, of course, with the legendary soundtrack to Killer Klowns from Outer Space. It is absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen this movie, there's a reason why it's at the top of just about everybody's cult classic list. You should definitely do yourself a favor and check this movie out. But yes, Killer Klowns from Outer Space, and that's going to do it for day 15. I'm Yanni Hamburger. I'll be back tomorrow with day 16. Thank you very much.